Project. We strongly believe in volunteer project, not because actually it's an headache. It's a lot of management resources, we need to babysit them. If there is one negative volunteer out of 10, it can create problems. But volunteers are making great interaction with local community. They are not only for 1 or 2 nights, they are staying for 6 weeks minimum. So they are making great friends with the local community. And I wasn't talking about it before, but the local community in many areas, rural areas, it can be in the Amazon, in the Himalaya, and even in places like Jerusalem, and definitely Nazareth, their life dream is to immigrate. Okay? Or they want to move to the big cities, to Lima, Quito, Buenos Aires, or they want to immigrate to places they just heard about, London, Paris, Berlin, Amsterdam. So suddenly, their friends coming to visit them in their own neighborhood from those exotic cities, exotic places, and they start singing for themselves. Maybe we can make a living with our own heritage, with our own culture. Maybe we don't need to go far away places to meet interesting people. They are coming here to our community. So they are going through amazing psychology progress. You can see how it's empowering them. It's built their self-confidence, not only in themselves, but in their community and their culture and their heritage. And this is what I'm calling a small business that can make a big difference. Okay? You missed it, so okay. It's not on camera, no one will see it. Okay? You missed it, guys. So, a small business can make a huge difference over the local community. So that's a lot of it thanks to the volunteer program. And volunteers, some of them are very talented in fields that we aren't. So we have our volunteers that are doing video clips for local businesses, for the coffee shop, for the spice market, for the tourist guide. They open their Facebook page. We tell them, your project is to open Facebook page for all those businesses. Your project is to list all those businesses on TripAdvisor. Your project is to open them on our so-called competitors, colleagues in Hostel World, Hostel Bookers, Booking.com. And so that's also the volunteer, get a lot of experience. Many of them are tourism in Japanese. The coffee break not going to be longer. So volunteer project, PR. You'll see example of our PR soon from the New York Times, Washington Post. We've been everywhere. I had my own picture, okay, in color in the Israeli Lonely Planet edition. You know what it means. Jesus Trail, it's to stretch the prosperity we were able to create in the old city of Nazareth through Jewish, Christian, and Muslim communities in the Galilee. Along the 60-kilometer trail, it's the first trail ever that was built in Israel, aiming for foreigner travelers. It's now official trail in Israel. It's blazed. We printed. You can pick a free map. We strongly believe in mapping. Okay, you can pick a free map later on. We are listing small businesses, small accommodation. My partner published a guidebook for the Jesus Trail in English with topographical map. It was unthinkable in Israel before. So again, I can do the same dance about the Jesus Trail, but I'm not going to do it now. We are being looked by many people. Okay, serious people throughout the world for what we're doing. Because we try to create a model that inspires others in rural area to bridge between the tourists to the local community and to bridge between religions, between people from different culture, background. So again, we had an official visit from Mr. Tony Blair, former Prime Minister of the UK. And so why practice responsible tourism? First, as I told you, and I'm sure you will agree from listening to me, you are already practicing it. But it can be great for you for your branding, definitely for small hostels, It's great branding tool. It's bring you more confidence in the business. It's good for your staff to know what you are doing. And many of you here came to me and told me, Maoz, why don't you have a washing machine at the airground to save more water? So we are now in Israel in the phase. We are conserving, we are saving and working on conservation of culture and heritage. For me personally, it's more important. After we get that, we'll go to the next steps. Recycle, using solar panels, which is great, but we focus on the local people, on the human being aspect of tourism, and not only on the nature resources, which also are very important, but we are now focusing, we are a very fragile time, I think, for us here in the Middle East, with many cultures. Okay, they want to throw me away. Again, we will make a stronger business model, I think, and we all can make a difference. And this is why I'm in tourism. I need to make a difference. And thank you for your time. So we have a minute for questions. Okay.
Are you accepted by the Arab community now? Do you feel home?
Yes, it's a big yes. I'm seeing myself now, and also the community see me as a community leader. I founded with the local merchants the Old City Union, and for sure, walking the street of Nazareth with me can be a nightmare because we can't go a meter sometimes. Everyone stop me. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for your time.